Hi everybody, this is Steve at 1,000 Year Homes. Welcome aboard. So if this is your first time dropping by, I am building a house using modern material and ancient materials laminated together to make a house that'll last 1,000 years. So let me rotate. So underneath here I have just 2 sheets of large drywall left. I'm going to go ahead and save those. So what I'm doing is just wrapping up a bunch of small work. I am back from vacation, so I have that drywall to finish up. I want to mud in here, get all the tapes and seams done, and then this wall, which is a glass wall, I've got these rails up roughly, but I need some additional bracing in them, and then I need to put the wheels on these so that I can hang them, get them out of the way. And then I do have Venetian plaster and that came in from Italy, so I'm going to do a test run on that wall with the Venetian plaster. So just lots of little things to get done. This represents what you saw there, that room. 1/3 of the shipping container is complete. This third is roughed in. It's going to be the bathroom. So it's roughly staged, and a lot of the amenities are in. And then this room, you know, all of the toe rafters, toe kicks in there, they need to be screwed in. There's things that need to be anchored in. I'm missing a few electrical boxes running down this, and then it needs all of the furring strips put in. So this summer heat has been just something else. But listen, this is a journal that I use for construction more than anything else. I'm not trying to educate or sell tools or you know, promote videos or live off of this. I have a full-time job. This is the job that I'm doing to build a hot retirement home so that I can leave. So what this is one man building a house after hours, after his 9-to-5 job, using 2 shipping containers, as well as I'm going to put earth bag around it and make it look like a Santa Fe Mission style adobe. So this will be a really cool thing, and everything I put in here is designed to be 1,000 years. I'll show you some cool stuff. So where possible, right, the real wooden doors. But looky there, this is all brass and steel. And of course I don't have the key for it. I'll never use the key. But $25. So, you know, I can't buy junk, a junk knob for $25. So when I do find something that is old, you know, that's definitely just from the slotted screws, pre-1800s, right? And that's going to go into this door, and this door is going to go into Great Hall. The reason why it hasn't been finished out is my mini split's going to go in there, so above that door, so that's where my mini split's going to do. So this has some electrical work coming to it, but that's one cool thing. These old Moroccan doors here that I have, which are my closets doors for the bathroom. So, you know, these are well over 100 years old. You see that they have blacksmithy on them. The hinges were all blacksmithed. I had to put those in. So those are from Morocco or East Africa, maybe as far as India. Look there, I've got an ice box that I'm going to turn into my sink. So I'll put a poured concrete top on it. Again, I'm shooting for 1,000-year home. You know, a wrought iron chandelier above the sink, which will both serve as the chandelier. And then if you notice, it's structural. I used it to brand together those 2 uprights. And the purpose of those is that's above it is going to be where the stairwell exits onto the patio. So there'll be walls right above all that that'll carry the load to these 6x6 beams and down. And of course, look at that, all of these stained glass windows. Isn't that a nice touch? It makes the shipping container feel real cloistered, right? Like it's a little, I was shooting for a mission vibe, right? Like these were a fryer room or a refractory or something like that, a sacristy. So, and then all of these, on the outside, I have lights. So those are your night lights at night. Those are just some of the little features that I'm doing in here. That wall right there that you see, 1/3 of it is static to provide a load and suspension for the gliding doors. But then the doors will all park in here so I can open this all the way up. Every a little less than 4 feet, I have all of these structural timbers in, and they're cedar, they're western cedar. Which means that animals won't like them. There's a lot of hand cut posts in here additionally. That's all hand cut and hand prepped. In the corners I used hand cut. You can see I cut the drywall around it. Looky there. So very, very nice. Very, very nice. So I'm mixing modern with ancient, right? To try to get everything in here that'll last 1,000 years. If it won't last 1,000 years, for example, the electricity, maybe 100, maybe 200 years, maybe. But somebody's going to have to pull it out. Well, I ran conduit, so it'll be an easy job for somebody to pull it out and put it back in. The plumbing will be the same way. It'll be PEX, but it'll be exposed underneath, so somebody could quite easily replace it or detect it when it starts leaking. The shipping container itself is Core 10 steel. That'll be here 1,000 years. In addition to that, the Core 10 steel will be wrapped, of course, in earth bag and adobe and stuccoed. So I have 800,000 BTU of value. It'll be bulletproof, tornado proof, fireproof. I'm trying to build it so even ember storms can't get to it. I'm 2 foot up off the ground, which puts me way off the ground for 1,000-year floodplain. So I should be flood free. The land may flood, but they're not going to flood. So there's my 2 shipping containers. They are 20 foot apart, and that's designed on purpose. By being 20 foot apart, I could do 2 things. I could buy military-grade aircraft hangars that are built for Connexes and mount an aircraft hangar above me. But what I'm going to do is hand-cut my own reciprocal ceiling using the logs around the area. Some of my neighbors have generously offered to allow me to log their area to do that. And I'll cut first the drought-killed and beetle-killed cedar, get enough to do the ceilings in here. That'll be a phase 2. Right now, today, I need to get into the ensuite. That whole shipping container there that we just walked through is one large bedroom with an office in one end. Obviously, guests could stay in the office if I wanted to. Put a fold-out couch in there, maybe. But with a Jack and Jill bathroom. And then this great hall will be where everybody will be able to gather with a couple of fireplaces. And then this one will be my mechanical room with all of my solar, all of my water and whatnot, as well as a galley-style kitchen. And for the galley-style kitchen, I'm taking a look at mostly yachts and boats because they're super high grade and people have been building in narrow spaces for boats for a long time. So that's what I've been looking at there. So while I'm in the middle of the state, I suspect that I'll have somewhat of a nautical vibe by necessity in the kitchen. We shall see. So let me get you set up today. I want to get those doors hanged. I like everything I buy, I like to get into place as fast as I can to avoid losing it or breaking it or changing my mind. But I do need to move into this house. It's been so hot, I ran down to the coast and took a vacation. I've got more vacation scheduled for August to try to beat this heat. But it is mercilessly hot here. Well over 110, well over. And the soil temperature, when I hit the laser on it, it is up to 150, the soil temperature here. So super toasty, but let me get working. I'll set you all up so you can watch me hang those doors. We'll talk through them as well.